First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Atlanta Falcons. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And we are underway here in Atlanta. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, 49ers.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Looking to throw here on second and 10. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
20 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Niners first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, San Francisco.
Back to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that will lead to a second down.
You know, so they don't connect here, Mike, but I kind of like the early message because now as a defense, they have to understand that even if we have this guy covered, one of the best players in the entire league, this quarterback's going to continue to give him a chance at the ball. So not only do we have to cover him, we have to contest and make a play on every throw.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Niners 7, Falcons nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's a run with the rookie from UCLA. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
1st and 10
So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another first down. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. He'll get about 2. That's Michael Williams in on the tackle.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll take this one in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That's touchdown #1 for him on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Falcons come right back to tie it at 7.
Harrison Nevis to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He'll start at the 2. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We'll be backed up now to start this drive.
From the 6. Let's go now. Like.
The RPO, that one is complete. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard.
Ooh, some hitting going on now. right at the line of scrimmage.
Come on now, that's just unfair. You're asking them to stop a fullback cold. All he needed was a couple inches to pick up the first down. Mike, I think if they run that play 10 different times, he's moving the chains.
They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40.
Hey, check it.
On the give, it's Johnson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this.
Ready.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go. Cougar 19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll drop to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Nearly a good one. A hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. This one complete right side. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Atlanta.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Going right, it's taken in, and he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
19, Tiger, 19, go!
You're going to go play action with Penix. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Go! Half the 60, half the 60. Ready?
Again, it's Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Michael Williams. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. That's taken at about the 14. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11, go!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big games like this.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
19, Tiger.
They'll go again with Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, 49.
46-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down. 2 minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. 1st and 10.
Come on. Practice, 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it could lead to some of the biggest gains.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. To the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
14, Falcons 7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a 1st down. Penix gonna throw again. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cup 19. Jeanette. Cougar 19.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is brought in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Come on. Set.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
On the ready.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19.
He'll look to throw. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And the 49ers are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Panther 11. Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, 49ers. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. The extra point, up and good. And the 49ers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On play action, Penix going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good! From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
44-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bobcat. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 79 Bronco. Take over.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. And is downfield to the tight end Pitts. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Cougar 19. Here we go.
Here's Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Cut 19. Cut 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
On the option, here's Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have what looks to be 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. From the gun, here is this one intercepted. He works free, right side, past midfield, inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the 49ers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Falcons 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. We'll go play action now with Penix. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
18, Pioneer. 69, 69.
On 1st down, it's Penix. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hurt, hurt.
Now Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Go, Reed, go.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll get about 5.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready, set.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Another run here with Johnson. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
3rd and 9.
Ready, 60 Eagles.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Ready, break. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center, the nose tackle. He's big, he's strong, he takes up the entire middle of the defense, and that's exactly what we just saw on that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Penix. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is good. That keeps the score. Niners 28, Falcons 23. Harrison Davis to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On this 1st down, it's Johnson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
The Falcons take over.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Hold it ready. Alert! Alert!
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready? 79 Brook. Cowboy 80.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
Here's second and 9.
Set up. 19. Mustang 19. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Penix. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll be third down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Throwing is Penix. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, to the 20. And he will take this one in. 81 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
All right, so the Falcons try to add on a 2-point conversion here.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Warrior 70.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a 1-point game.
Harrison Beavis
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return starts from the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
Ready.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. 17 yards on that connection. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the 1st down.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Warrior, 70. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll turn and hand this one off, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, 49 yards.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Come on, come on.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. They'll swing this out to Johnson. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. So the field goal here gets you the late lead. Gotta think you want 6 when you have it 1st down and goal. This one caught at the 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Handoff here, up the middle. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
For the lead, here is 3rd and goal.
Kennedy Lions. 19, Tiger, 19.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal.
Press all 80.
And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to grab a late lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Give, and here comes Robinson. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
7-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw is Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Penix on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Mustang 19. He's moving.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Here's Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Hey, ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check, check.
They'll run with Robinson. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down. The Niners will use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Robinson, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They'll go down to a knee. What will they do on this play? Third down, needing 8. Go! They'll take the snap and go down to a knee. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So on is the kicker, Harrison Mevis, in a big spot. This to win the game. And this one on line, and it is good. And the Falcons are going to move out in front. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Dad took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time